Yo guys, today I'm going to be answering some commonly asked questions from social media. So Hockey and Catherine have been collating Neo Trivedi age. There's some good English there. You guys call me Gramps and Unks. At the time of recording, I'm a big 3-0. So big up Jammer. He used to say I'm a big man, but I'm not 30. Next one, Neo Trivedi nationality. Well, technically my nationality is British, but I don't think that's what you guys are asking. Or is it? What do you think? Is it my nationality or my ethnicity? Well, technically, I'm half Italian, half Indian, but my mum lied to me when I did an ancestry DNA. It turns out that I'm more French than Italian. What are Neo Trivedi's qualifications? Well, I've got a personal training qualification. But in terms of my other qualifications, I've got my teaching qualification, UK training, all that, yada yada. What other qualifications? Got a maths degree, got my A levels, got my GCSEs, got my first aid. I think that emergency work first aid. I've got loads of record of achievement from year 3, and I think that's it. Is that all the ones that I'm supposed to say? Does Neo Trivedi have a twin? What kind of question is that? I mean, people do say me and Nick look the same. What do you guys think? Yeah. Or do I have a doppelganger? People say Cypher PK.
Oh, didn't you have like a million doppelgangers when you had like the long hair?
With my long hair was Aquaman. They were actually cooler ones. Now everyone calls me Cypher PK. And the guy, the guy who played for Wolves. What was his name? Wolves Football Club. I just can't remember his name. But yeah, right now I think... Who?
Traore. No.
Traore? What? Hey, yo, nah. Is Neil Does Maths legit? Are my courses legit? Well, one thing you can rest assured, we're all qualified teachers and we're, well, I think all of us, we're all ex-examiners. So, yeah, pretty legit. As legit as you can, as legit as Lidl being the best supermarket, for real. How much does Neil Does Maths earn? All right, I feel like this is what Hockey wants to know. Well, it depends. I have money invested as well. You could say like borderline between 5 and 6 figures, I guess. Maybe 7 figures, 8 figures. You never know in these days, innit? Like inflation and all that stuff. Okay, does V-Bucks count? Where did Neil Does Maths grow up? Oh, this gives me Wu-Tang Clan vibes. Do you know who Wu-Tang Clan is? You've heard of them? It's not looking good, Moy.
Another clan, but I'm not gonna say it.
You know another clan? Clash of Clans.
Sure.
You're such a geek, man. I grew up in an area called Queensbury in northwest London. Well, between Queensbury and Burnt Oak. It's kind of mad because if you go to Burnt Oak, the houses there are still made of wood. So it's still made of oak. So yeah, it's safe to say that the council have completely neglected us. Is Neil Does Maths single? I guess times have changed since my last video. So at the moment, and for the foreseeable future, the answer is... Anyway, why does Neil Does Maths say Lun? So I always have my calculator handy. You've got this function over here that says the letters L and the letters N, but I was always taught to call it Lun. And it turns out that it's not the most popular way of saying it, but in England, from my experience, everybody calls it Lun. The Americans call it LN, which just sounds horrible, and then the proper nerds say natural log, and the losers just say log, okay? What is Neil Does Maths scared of? What am I scared of? Hey, that's a tough one. What do I fear? What do I fear? I fear not living a purposeful life. And I fear anything bad happening to my family and my cat Chi-Chi. Neil Does Maths tattoo. The Neil Does Maths tattoo. Euler's identity. I say Euler's identity, but again, you've always got the maths nerds who are like, it's Euler, it's Euler. Bro, shush. I'm just going to say Euler's identity. What languages can Neil Does Maths speak? That's a good question. Obviously, my ancestry DNA means that I grew up in a mixed race household, so I can only speak English. Just to make sure my mum and dad could speak with each other, they only spoke English. What is Neil Does Maths' bench PR? I'm not actually testing my bench PR in 2.5 years. 2.5 years ago, I did 165 kilos or 200... what? Did I say 100 or 200? 165 kilo. Okay, yeah. I thought I said 260. I was like, wow. Yeah, that was 165 or 170 kilos, but that was 2.5 years ago. But I was also 15 kilos heavier. Right now, I'm 92 kilos. I don't know what my bench PR would be, but I feel like I'm stronger now than I was then. Now I do 4 sets of 3 on 150 kilos paused. So probably like 175, but that's unofficial because I've not tested it. Maybe I'll test it soon. Why did Neil Does Maths cut his hair? Nah, shout out to all the people out there with long hair because maintaining long hair is just the most painful experience. And my hair is super thick, so washing my hair took 30 minutes ago. That is 13 hours. Yeah, it used to take 30 minutes every single time to to wash my hair, and I just couldn't be bothered anymore. I was like, look, this is just like my whole day wasted. I could spend it playing Fortnite or actually doing some work in it. So I decided I was just gonna go back to my old school hairstyle. But you never know, maybe I'll grow it half up, half down, but never as long as I did before. It used to come down to below my chest. What is Neil Does Maths smell like? What? Yo, probably Lynx Africa. Hey yo, I keep it old school, man. I wash my hair with little Cyan or something, Cyan or whatever it's called, shampoo, and then my body wash is just Lynx Africa, and I don't wear aftershave, none of that. I think I use Nivea 24-hour antiperspirant, so I guess you could say I smell like just male. What is Neil Does Maths' favorite maths equation? The one I got tattooed on my wrist, obviously. Can Neil Does Maths drive? Yes, I've had many cars in my lifetime. My first car was a Nissan Micra GTR, and then I had a Polo, the 2016 Polo. Then I upgraded to a 2018 Polo, which was an upgraded model. And then I downgraded to a 2009 Polo. What are Neil Does Maths' hobbies? Gym. Now I've gotten into Fortnite because of Hockey. So I've started playing Fortnite again. Lidl. Shopping at Lidl. I actually don't think I have that many hobbies. What else do I actually do? Maths, obviously, but can you say that's a hobby? Cats. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I have like a very small circle of everything, like small circle of friends, small circle of things I like to do. So yes, it is what it is. Finish.